So guys, today's video is about some terms and acronyms that asylum seekers need to know here in Italy. We have some acronyms. Once you see them, you need to identify them. Today, we are going to be looking at them one after the other. What you have to do is to share the video, like the video, comment, and don't forget to share the video as well. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. If you are yet to subscribe, thanks to you in advance. Now, terms and acronyms that asylum seekers need to know in Italy. Some of the information for asylum seekers and refugees in Italy is not always available in the languages an asylum seeker might understand. On top of that, they are expected to know the meaning of a lot of abbreviations and acronyms. Here are a few of the most important terms to know. So today we are going to be looking at a few of them, and I'll continue to be doing this kind of videos so that small we will try to know all the acronyms. Today we are starting from the Tessera Sanitaria, which is the health card, the blue card that you see. Some people call it Codice Fiscale. This will allow you to see a doctor, pick up prescription for medicine, and get medical checkups. So that Tessera Sanitaria allows you to see your doctor, to go to the hospital. So it's just like your health insurance. Now we also have Carta di Identità. This is the Italian identity card. It is issued by your local town hall, that is the Comune, Anagrafe, once you have been registered as a resident. So once you register at your Comune as a resident, that you reside there, they will now give you the Carta di Identità. Before it was 10 years. Right now, they even give it like 1 year, 3 years. It depends on some of the communes. Some are in paper form and some are in electronic form. If you're having the paper and you want to change it, you can simply go to your commune, tell them that you want to change it. You will pay like 22 euros or something like that. Then they will change it to electronic for you. Now, we also have Carta Soggiorno, also called Permesso di Soggiorno. This is your residence permit. You apply for this at the police office or questura. This can be different durations in length. 5 years are generally given to non-EU dependent of Italian or EU citizens. Other times of stay permit are issued of different length. So now let's move on to cittadinanza. When we say cittadinanza, what is it? In English, this will mean citizenship. If in Italy you are called a cittadino non comunitario, it means you are a non-EU national. So cittadinanza can also be explained as citizenship. Now we also have Codice Fiscale, which we see it on our Carta di Identità and also our Tessera Sanitaria. It is the tax code. You need this for many things in Italy. In fact, it is very important. Even buying a mobile phone, signing any kind of lease agreement, purchasing a car, or opening a bank account, or registering for a health card. You can apply for your tax code at the Italian revenue offices known as Agenzia delle Entrate. Obtaining the code does not imply that you will need to pay taxes in Italy, but it is important to have this code for many different forms you will need to fill in. So let's say a lot of forms here in Italy, if you are filling, they'll be asking Codice Fiscale, Codice Fiscale, Codice Fiscale. So it is very important. Now let's move on to Explusione. When they say Explusione, what does it mean? This means expulsion or deportation. So sometimes you will hear Explusione, 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 meaning deportation. It is used in migration terms when a third country national is issued with a decision to expel them. This is normally when they are deemed to pose a serious and actual threat to national security or public order. Perhaps they have committed a crime and been tried and condemned for that crime and been sent to prison for at least a year. People can also be expelled if there is concrete proof that they intend to commit a crime and are from a third country. Now let's move on to email. Email. What is the full meaning of email? The full meaning of email is Istituto Nazionale per Assicurazione. Now, if you are working in Italy, the office might come in useful, especially if you are engaged in dangerous work or if you have an accident. It is the Istituto Nazionale per Assicurazione contro gli Infortuni, or the National Institute for Insurance Against Accidents. So for example, let's say if you get accident at your workplace, you are not able to go to work, you now go to infortunio. So people who've paid the infortunio, they are called email. So sometimes maybe if you get some accident at workplace, they will tell you to go to email. So that is how email functions. And now let's move on to INPS, Istituto Nazionale Previdenza Sociale, which is the National Social Security Agency. When you are working, you have to pay into INPS. You should check your employer is paying in for you on your contract. INPS issues registration numbers to each employee. You will need this to ask for your stay permit to be extended. You need to make sure your employer is filling out 2 forms in particular from INPS. The Modulo F24, which is used to pay most taxes, at the Modulo DM10, which is issued by the employer to pay social security charges for employees. So once you are working with a certain company with a contract, sometimes some of your money are paid into INPS. So once you are not working again or you lost your job, you can ask for disoccupazione or NASPI, so that INPS will be paying you small. So that is the money that they were paying for you. That is the money INPS will use to be paying you whilst you are still seeking or looking for another job. Now let's move on to the last one for today. Marca da Bollo. I know this one is familiar. A lot of you has been to the tabacceria buying Marca da Bollo 16 euros. The most common one is the 16 euro. Now, it's an official stamp. It is issued for paying tax or duty. You can buy this at post offices and tabacceria, shops selling tobacco. They also often sell stamps. You often need this to apply for official documents before sending off all your forms. So Marca da Bollo is also very important. I hope this acronyms was very useful. Don't forget to let me know what you think about this acronyms. And guys, TapTapSend still remains the #1 mobile app you can use to wire Naira direct to Nigeria. Very straightforward. The app is genuine and secure. You can download it on Google Play or App Store. Register. It is very simple. In your first transfer, just add my promo code official Nigeria in capital letters. Like this, they are still dashing you additional €5 bonus, £10, $10 depending on where you are. If you're in the UK, America, Canada, wherever you are in Europe, you can also use TapTapSend to wire money to loved ones in Africa. And this is my Facebook page, Official Cracker TV. Guys, just follow me there. Click on my about. You will get my WhatsApp number there. Any question that you have, just drop it there and we will get back to you. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. If you are yet to subscribe, thank you in advance. Until we meet again in the next video, please stay safe and stay blessed. Peace out.